Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro After Dark, and today has been a long day. I'm recording this after Major League Balatro. I'm still trying to get Completionist Plus Plus playing only the Ghost deck. Can we get the last 10 commons before we lose? If you want to play along, you can get the seed from the video description, and when you're ready, let's go Gold State Ghost deck. Alright, first boss debuffs my stuff. I have a straight. We should throw away the straight. Maybe. Probably we go for the clubs flush. Do I throw away the 5 and the 4 or just the 4? I think just the 4. Okay, one more time for clubs. We get ace high clubs. This doesn't win. It wasn't going to win anyway. We could play a pair of aces. That's fine. So the boss is going to debuff some clubs. Faceless Joker is okay as a rental, or at least we could do it for one round. I don't think we Ouija here. Let's go Buffoon Pack. Golden Joker is clean. That's what we need. Alright. Let's go next. So, how do we want to slice this? I can probably get the money. We can start with a pair of 4s. Okay, I can discard the face cards. I can discard the face cards one more time. This straight doesn't win. So we play the straight first. Is it true that this doesn't win? Let's discard first. Alright, 9 high straight. This doesn't win. And then we can play a pair of aces. We could keep Faceless Joker for the boss. I think I sell it. I don't want to pay the rental fee. Alright. Now we got a ton of money. We can light them up. Shoot the Moon, already gold sticker. Maybe as a rental we don't take it. Let's go Arcana 1. Okay, light them up. Hermie gives me 20. So we can do a little re-rolling before opening the Arcana pack. I think we don't take the Eternal Rental. We could take Scary Face, which is fine. Maybe Wheel, maybe Arcana, maybe reroll one more. Could be Square. Square as an Eternal is not necessary, but it is relatively safe, and maybe we take it just to be safe. I think I'm gonna take Fortune Teller here because it gives me Molt. Is that true? It's perishable. It doesn't really give me Molt. Let's go Arcana instead. Fool for Hermie. Okay. Now does it make more sense to take a Fortune Teller? I think with that, it definitely makes more sense. In that case, I don't need this Scary Face. We could spin the wheel on the Fortune Teller. We could wait on that. I think we wait on that. $5 for a reroll is not unreasonable. 2 gold stickers we already have, but maybe Greedy Joker is usable. $6 for a reroll is not that bad. Mars is probably something that we want to do later, especially if we already got Immolate. So, alright, this seems fine. I can play a Jack High straight, almost. How about, one more time for... I guess I could have planned that slightly better. Anyway, 7 or Queen. How about neither? Okay. 7 or Queen. Queen high straight. Probably 2 pair wins there actually. Maybe I should have gone for 2 pair. Okay. Mars is fine. This boss, hearts are debuffed. Probably Celestial pack. We... Okay, among all of this stuff here, we could do 2 pair. We can do full house, but probably we just end up doing 4 of a kind. I guess I should have thought about the straights. Maybe if I'm down 10s and I'm down 7s, the straights are not that likely. Maybe clubs now, or let's just go Arcana. So could be $8 here, or we can hang them. How are we doing 4s and 3s? This boss says hearts are debuffed. Alright, 4 and 3 on the low end, let's hang them. And then go... I want to save my money for the voucher. In the next round, we can go one more. Hallucination is pretty good for us, but it already has a gold sticker, so I don't want to take an eternal one. Do I want to take invisible? I can copy the golden joker and get 2 polychromes. That's not unreasonable, but it is slightly expensive as a rental. Sure, let's give that a try. Let's go diamonds here, maybe. Any kind of 5 card hand. There we go. Flush, that should work. Huh. So kings and 5s, that works. Alright, I'm gonna have to pay the rental fee one more time. Let's go... I could take Faceless Joker here as a perishable. I could take Popcorn. I think I want Arcana first. And maybe some Molt cards. So we can make Molt Queens, I think is what we want to do. Boss is going to debuff my hearts. Why don't we go Molt Queens? And then check inside a standard pack, even though the rental fee is going to take us down. Could be Red Seal 9. Seems playable. Do I want this Faceless Joker? Does it pay for itself? Probably pays for itself. So, do that. Alright, I can discard the kings. I can play 3 9s. I can play a straight. I think the straight doesn't win. And then we could discard more face cards. Okay. Could be 2 pair aces and 9s. This also doesn't win. That's fine. Alright, so Invisible Joker's ready. Could be Shoot the Moon now. Yeah. Boss says hearts are debuffed. That leaves me with only 2 queens in the deck. We can go Mega Buffoon. I want the voucher. Let's pick up Honu. Mega Buffoon, slightly expensive. Could be no Eternals. So let's take Mad Joker here is fine. I could also take Superposition. No, not easily. Alright. Base this Joker out so that we can take Mad Joker. And then do I want Shoot the Moon? Not really. But maybe Shoot the Moon, if you hit it with the foil, it could be good. Maybe. Let's go standard pack. Polychrome 7. We have a Red Seal 9, so maybe the Polychrome 7. I'm not super interested. Or maybe we get a Red Seal for the 7. This seems fine. Alright. So 9s and 6s we can play as 2 pair. I think I'm still holding the wheel though. Cool. Maybe I should have discarded to try to find the straight. I don't know. Ecto we can't do. We would like to do later. Orbital tag on 3 of a kind. Boss says diamonds. So let's start with Celestial pack. Could be 4 of a kind levels instead of full house level. I'm still a believer in the 4 of a kind. Alright, we could do Red Steel 9. I think I'd rather go Lucky 9. So do we want to strengthen the 9s into face cards, or do we just want to do 9s? And then turn the 7s into 9s. Let's just do 9s. So this is fine. We can make some lucky 9s, and then maybe Abstract Joker here is fine. Go next. So this card looking for 9s, I guess. There's some 9s. Lucky 9 would be best. This wins. The full house wins. Okay. So my full house is going to be 9s, and that's it for now. 9s plus whatever. Okay. Jolly Joker is a gold sticker that we need, so maybe we take Jolly Joker instead of Superposition. I don't think it's Mercury here. Celestial Pack. There's another Mars card. Okay. So, yeah, Jolly Joker's fine. I'm gonna wait on the wheel still. Maybe I hold the wheel forever. Could be Gold Seal 3, could be take another 9. I think Gold Seal 3 is useful, and so maybe we take it for that reason. We could do full houses. Maybe. Alright, let's try 9s and 3s. We have 9s and 3s. Try to get the Gold Seal 3. I could do 9s and 5s, I guess. Plus 20 mult means we win. Ah, bummer. Maybe I'm supposed to sell the wheel there, get an extra $1. 2 more rounds, Mad Joker. Could be a moon. No, we want to make hearts because we already had hearts boss. No 8-ball here. Let's go 1 more. Celestial Pack gives me... We could do 2 pair in the short term, full house in the long term, maybe. 2 pair is easy now, 4 of a kind is better later. Spectral Pack, reroll first. We don't need Scary Face here. I don't think we Ecto onto Jolly Joker. I think we make a Gold Seal. Could be a Gold Seal 7, and then I turn it into a 9. Could be Gold Seal 2 and I turn it into a 3. How about Gold Seal 7, I guess. That seems fine for now. Go next. Alright, I have 6s looking for 9s. This is a full house. 2s and 6s. Alright, that's it. Maybe my 2 pair is almost as good as my full house. 1 more round, Mad Joker. We just have so much money. So much of this feels like it doesn't matter. Boss says spades are debuffed. Orbital tag on flushes. So let's go Buffoon Pack. Mad Joker, I could take Cloud9. I could take Steven. So Steven and then turn 9s into 10s, turn 3s into 4s. That seems productive. So Cloud9 or Steven? Let's try Steven. Okay. And then we can pick up Uranus, and I think the extra hand size here does it for us. Could be walkie-talkie with Steven, and then that's the plan that I said, the 10s and the 4s. I actually don't have that many 4s, so let's go next. Alright, I could do 7s and 10s as 2 pair, expecting this not to win. So maybe with the Polychrome. Ah, beans. Okay. Polychrome Scholar, mail-in rebate. Mail-in rebate we don't need because we got 2 golden jokers. Let's go do a little re-rolling. Don't need Grimbo, don't need to-do list. Could be Devious Joker. I think that's a gold sticker we can get later. Maybe Chariot. Go 1 more. Could be Matador. So Matador does work on this boss, and I think the extra chips are what we want. So take Matador and we can finally spin the wheel. All that just to not get lucky. Alright, 2 pair level, and then looking for 4 of a kind level instead of full house level. Okay. So now what? I could do... The 4s are not happening. I could do 2s? Maybe? 8s or 10s. I guess the 8s are slightly more popular. We could do 2s and 8s. That for sure works. I could do a steel 9. How about lucky 9 here? Throwing away a 7. Cool. 3s and 2s for the money. Alright. Our scoring jokers are somewhat dubious, but our hand levels are pretty good. Obelisk is pretty good. Is it? Isn't it? We would have to get rid of Golden Joker, play 2 pair in the short term, and then maybe play some pairs and some other stuff later. 4 of a kind later. Does Obelisk carry? Probably. So, pair level or 3 of a kind level? I guess 3 of a kind level. Could be Obelisk instead of Golden Joker. We get less money. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just don't want to do that and have less money. So let's go one more. Could be Blue Joker we don't need because Matador is foil. Let's go next. Alright, so I think... face cards, I think we hang them. So let's look for... 9... Wait. Yeah. I could do 9s and 7s. Not as a full house, but as 2 pair. 9s and 7s, we don't have any odd or even cards, and I think that's okay. Let's start 9s and 7s. Throwing away a 2, I think is fine. Seems fine. Plus 20 might win. I forgot about Matador. I am messing this up all over the place. That's a lot of money. This boss face cards are debuffed. We already have the pants, but we don't need the pants. All right, Spectral Pack. Could be Purple Seal here. I really need the Purple Seal. Maybe Ace and King. Let's hang him. Purple 9 maybe. I really need strength. So could be Hermie for 20 bucks, or do we just copy the polychrome? I think I'd take the money. This card is fine. Obelisk, no. Deja Vu, we could go Red Seal on the polychrome. Go one more. Gelato, we do need the gold sticker eventually, but not here. Okay. So we could do 6s and 8s, throwing away a 10. Finally, we have a hand that doesn't win. All right. Throw away the 6. Sun, we probably don't care about, but I guess we could turn some stuff into hearts. Maybe we don't, in case we find a hermit. Okay. I have 9s and 3s. That probably wins. I could go Red Seal here and then play the gold seal for the money. Cool. If I play even cards, we're chilling. If we play not even cards, then we actually don't have that many points, to be honest. So no earth here. What's in the standard pack? Could be a fancy king. Purple king. I think I'm okay taking a purple king with the extra discard voucher. No scary face. Let's go one more. Do I want to-do list instead of Matador? No. Do I want Bean? Bean is helpful. Matador is foil. Let's go next. Alright. So, queens and jacks, for example. We can ship it. So, no even cards. It kind of sucks. Then, I want to discard purple. And I guess I keep sevens. Get the hungman. So, I can play here 9s and 7s, throwing away a 10 or throwing away a 3, or I actually don't have that many 4s. Okay. Then, I wanted to remove face cards. I have in my deck one more purple seal. I have, we could do 3s and 8s. I have one more purple I could discard. So let's go 3s and 8s. Discarding purple. Temperance for 17. This hungman is awkward. I don't have the cards that I want to remove. Maybe 8s are among the cards I want to remove. Or maybe it's 5s. I could do 1 5 and 1 8, maybe, and then use Temperance here. Play the 8s, throwing away the 7. Cool. So, play the 3, which plus 20 is kind of big there. All right, 9s and 2s, that's it. All right. I really need strength. There's a hung man. We can go Arcana or... yeah, let's go Arcana first and then we'll reroll. So, Jack and Queen, I think I want to hang them. And then we could make a steel card. The steel is going to be pretty good with Steven. So, maybe we go... I said I wanted to do 10s, so let's go Steel 10. That's going to be the long-term plan. Arcana we can reroll first. Could be Dusk is okay with Steven. Also, it's foil. Is that better than, let's say, Golden Joker? I think the answer is yes. So let's do that. Could be Flashcard. Maybe Flashcard is what we need for early game security. Or maybe with Steven is enough. I'm going to guess that Steven is enough. Go one more. Could be Oops. Could be there's the Gelato. I think I take the 2 pair level. Star doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Go Arcana. Alright. Temperance is 15 instead of Judgment here. Fine. $8 for a reroll. Maybe, sure. Andrew, Sun. Are we making hearts? I guess I'm not going to in case I find a fool so I can use it on Temperance. Let's go next. Alright. I can do 6s and 5s, throwing away a 2, maybe. Okay, I could do 9s and 8s, throwing away a 4. Plus 20 is pretty strong. Okay, there's the kings. We could discard 1 king. I'm still looking for my 3s. This hand sucks, so I think steel card we keep. Or maybe I need to do kings and 10s, throwing away the ace. So this gives me Matador money. Okay. We might be able to get away with playing a hand which doesn't score any points. I guess it comes down to... I have no 10s in the deck. I have one more jack in the deck. I have 9s. But we already played the lucky 9. I want to play the 7 and 3 on the final hand because they give me more points. Or they give me more money. So what happens if I play this? Throwing away the 10. Great. So I could do jacks and no 2s, no 4s. So it's jacks and 9s, basically. Okay. Or actually 9s and 7s. Or we could do jacks and 7s. And then with the polychrome, this wins. Okay. Matador's done. I think I figured it out. I think we solved the puzzle. Okay. Extra discard. Sure. This boss, -1 hand size. Dinner pack first. There's blue 4. We like blue 4. Alright, how are we doing on... We got 5 9s. We could do 4 of a kind 9s. Either way, we take the 4. And then go buffoon pack. We want a castle. We want the swashbuckler. I guess castle here makes some sense. We could sell it later. Alright, fool. I don't think we fool for temperance. We use fool for death or strength. So, hold the fool. Could be death. So, maybe we copy the 4. I think that's the move. Or do we copy the purple? I can copy purple 9s. I could just copy the 7s. And then ignore Steven. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, maybe. Alright. So, let's start with 9s and 3s as 2 pair. Throwing away the jack. Make a bunch of 7s. Okay, I could do... I want to discard this purple. Okay. I think I keep the 4s. I don't want to play this. I think I discard a 4 then. We got the 7. Are we done with even cards? Maybe. So it looks like turn the jack into a 7. That's fine. And then we can discard purple. Keeping the 10. Is that true? Do we need that? Maybe we don't need the 10. I'm pretty sure this wins. Actually, we can discard 1 extra 7. That's fine. This boss is -1 hand size. Strength? That's awkward. Do I turn the 7s into... I do. Alright. Strength in here. I have a purple seal in the deck, so let's ship it. We could do high card 7. We can play the 3 after. Okay. I guess discard 6 cards in the deck. Would I rather have the money or would I rather have the purple seal? I guess I'd rather have the purple seal, so let's play the pair. And then discard the 1 purple. Let's go turn... Maybe turn an ace into an 8. Discard purple. Lovers. Alright. There's 4 of a kind. We did it. And the boss is -1 hand size. Cool. Arcana first, looking for a fool. We get temperance. In that case, we go... Does the 8 want to become a wild card? I think there's maybe no benefit for that other than the castle. So let's go. Mars here's fine. Take the money. And then we can do Celestial Pack. I think the 2 pair no longer matters. We can just play 4 of a kind. Probably. Maybe. So here's 4 of a kind. Here's Full House. Alright. Could be a Chad instead of the castle. Chad is good with the gold seals. Could be a trading card. Do I need Dusk? Probably. Do I need this trading card? Probably not. Alright. Wing caps, that wins. Does that win more than the Dusk wins? Maybe the Dusk already wins at a cheaper price. Emperor. Sure. Strength. Hungman, that's great. Let's go next. Alright, it's over. So I can turn any 7s into 8s. I could do Ace and 2. We can hang them. Then we can snap off a 3 or snap off a 6, I guess. Okay. Play the 3s. And not play the 7s. 41 cards on the deck. What else am I trying to play? I'm trying to play this Gold Seal 7. Let's play the pair of 3s. Or just discard, I guess. Star doesn't matter. Alright, so... These I can strengthen into 8s. Okay. One more discard left over for the purple seal. I can play a pair of 5s. I could... 17 cards in the deck. I could just play the 2 pair 8s here. I want to save the 1-8 for the final hand because we have Dusk. So let's play the 2 pair. There's the 10 high card. Okay. I don't need this 9. I've got 7 cards left in the deck. So I can play 4 and then discard 3. I think is fine. Maybe I don't need this 10 anyway. Alright, discard purple. 2 cards left in the deck. Fifth card. So, do we want more gold seal? Do we want more polychrome? Do we want more blue seal? I think we take the blue one. So maybe we go turn a 9 into a 4. There we go. Ship it. Alright, it took us a minute to figure this one out, but I think we got it now. Okay. Standard pack first. Polychrome 9. Disgusting. Get out of here. Let's go Arcana looking for a fool. I could make the 4 into a gold card, I guess. That seems relevant. Maybe we want a luchador. Not for this boss, but for some future boss. No, not important. Golden ticket, no. Go one more. Magician is great here. I can snap off a 2. And then play whatever. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the 3. Trying to save my discards. So there's purple we can discard. Star doesn't matter. Alright, so how many 8s do I have? I have 17 cards next, so we could do something like this. We can play a pair of 8s, and then we can draw different 8s. That's fine. I have one more purple in the deck. I want the blue seals. I don't need the blue seals, but I want it. I can get rid of this 8, knowing that we have more 8s in the deck. Is that true? Probably. So, ship it. Alright. 2 polychrome. 7 cards in the deck. So, 4 cards in the deck. It is impossible not to hit an 8. We could discard a 4. Just in case. Okay, maybe polychromate I turn into steel, maybe not. Maybe we can make a Zoolander here. And then the order doesn't matter, just ship it. Okay. So now the dream is we replace trading card. Maybe. This boss says base chips and multi-tab. Definitely that's a speed bump. Could take the gelato. The problem with the gelato is I want to do dusk, and if I want to do dusk, I want to play all my hands. Gelato gold sticker later? Maybe. Maybe later. We can do priestess. We can look inside the celestial packs. There's a Mars card. Okay. Do I care about Empress? Not really. Burger? No. Paradolia? No. Abstract Joker? Yeah. So, do I take Abstract Joker dropping the trading card, I guess? Bummer. Okay. How about... I need to keep 3s. So, let's do 9s and 5s. Keeping 8s, that's the plan. There's a Hierophant for my 8s, I guess. Okay. I can play these 3s. Discard this purple, discard these extra 8s, knowing that we got more 8s in the deck. I can make some gold cards. I want to play the gold seal 3, which we can do right now. I have 2 polychrome in the deck, so why don't I, if I discard this 4, that works. Then I can play the pair of 3s. Then we still have a discard left over. Alright. So, gold 10, I guess. Ship it. Cool. Level 14, level 15, 4 of a kind. Square, no. Standard pack, maybe. There's another blue one. We already have the blue 4, so we don't need a blue 9. We could light them up. Maybe. I do need Crazy Joker. Are we at the point where we don't need Dusk? I think I still need dust because this boss is rude. Let's go no golden ticket. Alright, there's one fancy 8 here. I actually don't need all of the 8s, so let's discard the 1, and then we can light them up. Okay, in the deck we've got 5 8s. 5 8s sounds like plenty of 8s. Let's ship it. Purple we can discard. World doesn't matter. Okay, 2 more 8s in the deck, so I could discard these 8s. Sure. One more time. How many 3s? I got the 1 3 in the deck. I got 12 cards in the deck. Let's discard one more time. I forgot about the purple seal. Oh well. Play the 3s. That's it. No world here. All right. Play the 9. And the king. And maybe I take the steel card going into the boss. Ship it. Cool. Okay, Empress or... yeah, maybe. I guess I have 60 molt already. Standard pack, we don't need this red seal 10. Before we go Arcana, we can do a little re-rolling. Maybe I'm supposed to wait to re-roll until after the boss. Maybe. We can hang him again. Yeah, so maybe king and queen, we hang them. That's it. Priestess. All right. 1 polychrome 8 in hand. We could do 8s and 5s. Cool. We could do 3s here. Then I won't be able to play my other 3. That's okay, I can play it as a singleton, probably. I can discard the 9. I don't really need the Empress. Emperor. So... let's go no Priestess. Let's discard my 1 purple. And... we got only 9 cards left in the deck, so let's discard the king here. We could turn an 8 into a glass card. I think I would like to. I don't have to do it here. I can do 6 cards left in the deck. So I can play the 9 as a singleton. Okay, and then discard. So it could be singleton 3 and then discard for the 8s. Alright, 2 cards left in the deck. So I probably want to use the Hungman on the polychrome cards. The Justice on the polychrome card. Here we could go Justice on the bonus card. And then Judgment doesn't matter. So here's 4 of a kind. Ship it. Cool. So we definitely have enough. What's the boss situation here? That's fine. Get the gelato. That's fine. We can probably skip to the boss if we want, though there is a chance that we get ectoplasm. Maybe that's kind of exciting. Maybe worth trying. So how about Dusk is out? How about gelato's in? The problem with not skipping is potentially the glass cards break. We'll find out. So Devil probably doesn't matter. Grim probably doesn't matter. Aura, maybe. Could take Devious Joker here instead of Abstract. I think that's reasonable to do. Devious Joker maybe as a gold sticker is harder to get. Akir's hilarious, but not necessary. There's a death card. So take the death card. Luchador doesn't matter. Go next. Alright, so I probably just copy the Polychrome 8. We can do the Aura on Gold Seal 8. Alright, ship it. Oh, I need to preserve the gelato. Oh yeah, sure, okay. So I do need this 8 in hand, or I get a different 8. Or, yeah, this is fine. So there's an 8, and then I can use death here. I don't need this 3. I can turn a 10 into... Probably we don't need Polyglass. We can just do something like this. That's like the safe thing to do. And then we got the easy boss. Cool. So now it just comes down to trying to get an ectoplasm. Not here. There's an abstract. So do I sell the Mars cards or it doesn't matter? Go next. Purple. Devil. Alright, so I think I play the 3s for the money. The gelato's not going to melt, it's fine. There's a glass 8, which we can probably play. Or maybe we don't have to play. Yeah, that works. So, gold 8. Play the 4 of a kind. That's it. Okay. No Chad. No cat. No familiar. Crazy Joker? You want Crazy Joker instead of Gelato? I guess Gelato is perishable, so we should take the Gelato. Maybe I go Crazy Joker instead of Golden. I guess between the two of these, Golden is a Joker that I'm willing to take as an Eternal. Maybe Eternal Crazy Joker I'm not super excited about, so I think that makes sense. Abstract Joker, nope. Habsies, nope. Plenty of Jokers, right? Finding the Jokers is easy. Well, relatively. I guess I turn the Polychrome into... No. Deal here, I guess. That's it. Okay. Shuffle me Jimbos. Discard purple. That's not it. Okay. One more time. So there's a steel 10. I got 11 more cards left in the deck. So play high card jack. 80 chips on the gelato. I could discard this steel card if we want. Sure. Get a tower. Okay. 5 cards left in the deck. I'm looking for something specific. I guess I don't need this glass 8 if I can play the other one. So let's do that. Cool. Steel 9. Stone 9. Oh. I guess I could have made a polystone. I guess it's not too late, right? It's fine. Here's 4. Ship it. Cool. Once again, 5 more gold stickers. 5 new commons. Yeah, definitely a little bit sloppy, a little bit fumbling in the early game. Definitely, if you start with Golden Joker, first shop Golden Joker, you can hex it on the Ghost deck. That's a great start. Probably you're going to be fine. So we're able to take things like, okay, Eternal Jolly Joker, fine. Eternal Steven, fine. What is the thing that we're missing? The thing that we're missing is, well, I guess on this particular seed, we also got Immolate into Hermit into, I think, a second Hermit or something like that. Crazy, crazy start. Crazy amount of money. We ended up getting a bunch of levels, 4 of a kind levels, 2 pair levels, kinda. Maybe the 2 pair levels were later on, but still. So, okay, we have Molt, and then we just need chips. So maybe a foil could be, maybe you get your chips from the planet cards. So here already level 8, 2 pair, that's 7. Copies of Uranus, that's 160 chips already. So then maybe the gelato doesn't matter as much, or the foil Dusk, foil Matador doesn't matter that much. But Steven's cool. I like Steven. I like Steven and Onyx Agate and Fibonacci and these kind of on score plus Molt. So Steven plus Dusk. Dusk, usually you don't want to be playing all of your hands on Gold Stake, or you don't automatically want to be playing all your hands on Gold Stake. It does cost you $1 per hand. But usually you can get in a situation where you're getting value for each hand. So maybe you play hands to save your discards for your purple seals, or you play your hands for lucky cards and gold seals and business card or whatever it is. So you're getting value for all your hands. You might as well play all your hands. Then Dusk gives you potentially a little bit more lucky triggers on the final hand, a little bit more gold seal triggers on the final hand. If you set things up right, maybe with just 1 glass card, Dusk plus 1 glass card, or maybe Dusk plus a polychrome card, Dusk plus Steven, Dusk plus Todd, then you get those one-shot hands. So you're scoring basically everything on one hand, everything in the final hand. Everything else is value along the way. So, okay. Typical gold sticker run here where even without the polychrome, you just make a glass card or a couple glass cards or a red seal glass card. Definitely Immolate helped us play the 4 of a kind, get us to the point where we could draw the 4 of a kind consistently. It was also the vouchers helped, extra discards, extra hand size. You just get the hands, whatever the hand you want, you get the hands. Trading card for sure helped us out. So now we've got trading card is my 3rd most used Joker, and it's not even a common Joker, right? Of course, the common Jokers are going to show up more often, and so you're going to take those. But trading card is one of those that I just keep the whole time, or keep most of the time, being able to just draw the same cards every time, get your blue seal value, get your purple seal value, play the same glass cards, the same polychrome cards, or whatever. And then once again, win without Jokers. So now it's just 5 more commons. Let's see if we get them in the next one. Take care, everyone.